Review of the book Smart Women Finish Rich by David Bach. Introduction. Overview of the book. Summary of the core premise: empowering women to take control of their finances and achieve financial independence. Importance of the topic in today's economic climate. About the author. Brief introduction to David Bach, his expertise, and his contributions to personal finance literature. Bach's credibility and other notable works, e.g., The Automatic Millionaire. Part 1: The Key Principles of Financial Empowerment for Women. Understanding why women need financial independence. Bach discusses unique financial challenges women face, such as longer life expectancy, wage gaps, and caregiving responsibilities. Insights into why societal norms often leave women financially vulnerable. Understanding why women need financial independence. David Bach begins Smart Women Finish Rich by addressing the unique financial challenges that women face, grounding his arguments in both statistical evidence and real-life anecdotes. Women tend to live longer than men, which means they need more savings to sustain themselves through extended retirement years. However, they often earn less due to wage gaps and career interruptions, such as taking time off to care for children or aging parents. Bach highlights these realities to stress the importance of financial independence. He argues that women must take control of the financial destinies to avoid relying solely on spouses, partners, or government support. Through a series of case studies, he shows how failing to plan can lead to long-term vulnerability, particularly in situations like divorce, widowhood, or unexpected career setbacks. The emotional tone of this section is both sobering and empowering. Bach does not shy away from hard truths, but he also assures readers that they can overcome these challenges by educating themselves and taking actionable steps. The latte factor. Explanation of Bach's signature concept that highlights how small daily expenses can snowball into significant savings over time. Practical examples of how this principle applies to women's spending habits. The latte factor. One of the most memorable concepts in the book is the latte factor, which demonstrates how small, seemingly insignificant daily expenses can add up to significant amounts over time. Bach uses this principle to encourage women to scrutinize the spending habits. For example, skipping a $5 latte every day could result in over $1,800 saved annually, and if invested wisely, this money could grow exponentially over several decades. The beauty of the latte factor lies in its simplicity. Bach explains that financial freedom doesn't require major sacrifices or massive income increases. Instead, it's about becoming more mindful of daily spending and redirecting those funds towards savings and investments. The 7 steps to financial security. Overview of the steps outlined in the book. Taking control of your finances. Discovering your true purpose for money. Implementing the 50-20-30 budget rule. The 50-20-30 budget rule is a simple and flexible framework for managing your money, ensuring that your income is distributed in a balanced way across essential needs, financial goals, and discretionary spending. Here's a breakdown. 1. The 50% needs essentials. Allocate 50% of your income to essential expenses, things you absolutely must pay for to live and maintain stability. These include rent or mortgage payments, utilities, electricity, water, gas, internet, groceries, transportation, car payments, gas, public transit, health insurance, and medical expenses. This category is non-negotiable, as it covers the basics of survival and daily functioning. Key tip: if your needs exceed 50% of your income, you may need to make adjustments, such as finding ways to reduce housing costs, cutting down on utility usage, or choosing more affordable transportation options. 2. The 20% financial goals, savings and debt repayment. Set aside 20% of your income for long-term financial security and growth. This category focuses on building wealth and reducing liabilities. It includes savings, emergency funds, 3 to 6 months of expenses, and general savings. Investments, retirement accounts, 401k, IRA, and brokerage accounts. Debt repayment, paying off high-interest debt, such as credit cards or personal loans. This portion is critical for achieving financial independence and preparing for the future. Key tip: automate contributions to savings and retirement accounts to ensure consistency. If debt is a priority, focus on paying it off aggressively while still allocating some money to savings. 3. The 30% wants, lifestyle and discretionary spending. The remaining 30% of your income is for discretionary spending, things that improve your quality of life but are not strictly necessary. Examples include dining out and takeout meals, entertainment, movies, concerts, subscriptions, travel and vacations, hobbies and personal interests, shopping for clothes, gadgets, or non-essential items. This category allows you to enjoy life while staying within a budget. Key tip: avoid letting wants creep into your needs category. For example, while groceries are a need, splurging on gourmet items every week might belong under wants. Practical example of the 50-20-30ths rule. Imagine you earn $4,000 per month after taxes. 50% needs $2,000 for rent, utilities, groceries, and transportation. 20% financial goals, $800 for savings, investments, and debt repayment. 30% wants $1,200 for entertainment, dining out, and shopping. Benefits of the 50-20-30ths rule. Simplicity, easy to follow and adaptable to various income levels. Flexibility, you can adjust percentages slightly based on your priorities, e.g., 40-30-30ths for high savers. Balance, encourages responsible spending while allowing for enjoyment and future planning. By adhering to this budget rule, you can build a solid financial foundation while maintaining a satisfying lifestyle. Investing early and consistently. Preparing for retirement. Part 2, Step-by-step analysis of Bach's financial strategies. Defining your financial goals. Bach emphasizes identifying personal values and aligning them with financial decisions. Real-world applications, case studies or personal stories from the book. Savings and investments. Importance of creating automatic savings plans. Simplified introduction to stocks, mutual funds, and retirement accounts. How women can invest strategically to grow wealth over time. Avoiding financial pitfalls. Common financial mistakes women make and how to avoid them. The role of debt management in financial success. Long-term planning. Guidance on preparing for retirement, estate planning, and creating a financial safety net. Advice tailored for women at different life stages. Part 2, Step-by-step analysis of Bach's financial strategies. David Bach's Smart Women Finish Rich provides practical steps for women to achieve financial security and independence. Below is a detailed analysis of his strategies, broken into actionable steps. 1. Defining your financial goals. Bach emphasizes that financial success starts with identifying your values and aligning them with your goals. This step goes beyond just wanting more money, it's about understanding what money means to you and how it can help you achieve what matters most. The process. Write down your top life priorities, e.g., family, travel, security, giving back. Connect these values to financial goals. For example, if security is important, prioritize building an emergency fund. Case studies. Bach includes stories of women who found clarity and purpose in their finances by redefining their relationship with money. 2. Start saving automatically. One of Bach's core principles is automation. He argues that automating your savings and investments ensures consistency, eliminates procrastination, and reduces the temptation to spend. How to implement. Set up automatic transfers to savings and retirement accounts. Automate contributions to investment accounts, such as IRAs or employer-sponsored 401ks. Why it works. It removes decision-making from the process, making saving a habit rather than an effort. 3. The pay yourself first principle. Bach insists on the importance of paying yourself first by prioritizing savings over other expenses. Instead of saving what's left after spending, you save a fixed percentage of your income first and then budget the remainder. Actionable steps. Dedicate at least 10-15% of your income to retirement savings. Use tools like direct deposit to funnel money into savings before it hits your checking account. Benefits. Accelerates wealth building by putting savings on autopilot. Encourages disciplined spending. 4. Budgeting with purpose. While Bach's latte factor focuses on small expenses, he also emphasizes creating a broader budget to track spending and identify areas for improvement. Recommended budget frameworks. Use the 50-20-30 rule to allocate income efficiently. Regularly evaluate your budget to ensure alignment with your financial goals. Tools and techniques. Use budgeting apps or spreadsheets to monitor your spending. Review bank and credit card statements monthly. 5. Investing for the future. Bach simplifies investing for readers who may find the topic intimidating. He emphasizes the importance of starting early and being consistent. Investment basics covered. Importance of compound interest. Starting early allows your investments to grow exponentially. Types of investments: stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and index funds. Tax-advantaged accounts maximize contributions to 401ks and IRAs. Advice for beginners. Start with low-cost index funds or target date funds. Consult a financial advisor if needed but avoid high fees. 6. Eliminating debt. Bach argues that debt is one of the biggest obstacles to building wealth and advises women to tackle it systematically. Debt repayment strategy. List all your debts, including balances, interest rates, and minimum payments. Use the debt snowball method, pay off the smallest balance first for quick wins, or the avalanche method, focus on high-interest debt first for maximum savings. Key insight. Avoid accumulating new debt by using cash or debit instead of credit cards. 7. Preparing for retirement. Retirement planning is a major focus of the book, particularly for women who may live longer and face higher healthcare costs in later years. Steps to take. Contribute to employer-sponsored retirement plans and maximize any matching contributions. Open a Roth IRA or traditional IRA for additional retirement savings. Calculate how much you'll need for retirement and adjust contributions accordingly. Bach's key message. The earlier you start, the easier it is to build a comfortable retirement fund. 8. Building an emergency fund. Bach stresses the importance of having an emergency fund to cover unexpected expenses like medical bills or car repairs. Goal. Save 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. How to start. Begin with a smaller goal, like $1,000, and build it over time. Keep the fund in a high-yield savings account for easy access and growth. 9. Creating a legacy plan. Bach encourages women to think beyond their lifetimes and create plans for transferring wealth to loved ones or charitable causes. Steps to take. Write a will or create a trust to outline your wishes. Designate beneficiaries for retirement accounts and insurance policies. Work with an estate planning attorney if your financial situation is complex. Why it matters. Ensures your money aligns with your values even after you're gone. Conclusion of Part 2. Bach's financial strategies combine practicality with empowerment, providing women with a clear roadmap to take charge of their finances. His step-by-step approach makes even complex topics, like investing and estate planning, accessible and actionable. By implementing these strategies, women can achieve financial independence and create a secure future for themselves and their families. Part 3. Practical and relatable advice. Bach's conversational tone and actionable tips make the book accessible. Focus on women-specific issues. The book addresses the financial challenges unique to women, such as career breaks and caregiving responsibilities. Empowerment through education. Bach's emphasis on self-education and financial literacy helps women build confidence in managing money. Real-life success stories. The use of testimonials and examples adds authenticity and inspiration. Part 4. Critiques and limitations. Oversimplification of complex financial concepts. Some readers may feel the advice lacks depth for more advanced financial planning. Repetitiveness. Certain principles, like the latte factor, are emphasized repeatedly, which may feel redundant. Limited scope on societal barriers. While the book empowers individuals, it doesn't delve deeply into systemic issues affecting women's financial health. Not universally applicable. Advice may be less practical for low-income earners or women with significant financial hardships. Part 5. Broader reflections. Relevance of the book in today's economy. How the principles hold up in modern financial contexts, such as the gig economy, student loan debt, and rising living costs. Comparison with other personal finance books. Similarities and differences with works like The Total Money Makeover or Rich Dad Poor Dad. Cultural impact. The role of smart women finish rich in advancing conversations about women and wealth. Conclusion. Final thoughts on the book's impact. Who would benefit most from reading this book? Reflection on how the book contributes to the field of personal finance. Call to action. Encouragement for readers to implement Bach's principles and take charge of the financial futures.